Hey everyone, 8 years ago I planned to release a fly fishing film on DVD. Well, life happened, things don't always go to plan, and I mean, who watches DVDs anymore anyway, right? You're all here on YouTube, right here with me now, and we either watch streaming services and DVDs just aren't cool anymore, I guess. The film was going to be called Brothers in Fly, focusing on fly fishing in the New England region of New South Wales with my older brother Mark and some mates that I now call brothers. There was potential for a second movie called Brothers in Fly Expanding Horizons, which would have focused on saltwater fly fishing in Australia and some interstate fly fishing for stuff like trout in Tasmania. The good news is I still have all the footage, and I'm going to essentially upload both those movies chapter by chapter right here on YouTube. So smash that subscribe button, give it a thumbs up. I don't know if the thumbs up does anything, but it makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. I just want to thank all my brothers who have jumped behind the camera at some point all those years ago while we racked up hours and hours and gigabytes of footage. So without holding us up any longer, enjoy. There are some wild places you can find trout in the New England area of New South Wales. As we found out, not all of these are secret spots. Most locals were quick to give us exact location to catch lots of fish, and we soon found out why. These locations are guarded by thick scrub, raging rivers, and often include a rather rapid vertical descent with leeches and scrub, meaning the fish are only bothered by the keen. The rivers rage so loud that you can't have a proper conversation without yelling, and there is a risk of falling off boulders. Right, Mark?
Done! Catch and release, baby. Hey, Jason's got one. I got that too. Yeah. Good stuff, Denny.
while it is nice to have spots given to you, I love immersing myself in maps and spatial data to try and find that next new trout spot. While this has failed more times than I can count, the thrill of the unknown is worth the risk. But on this particular day, we found exactly what we were looking for.
Oh, yeah. Hey, my name's Ben, and this is just a little trout just pulled out of this little creek here we've found in the state forest close to home. And yeah, the fish are mainly small here, but they're pretty aggressive and they like to jump around a lot. See you, buddy. Nice knowing you.
He's on. You don't need a net, do you?
But sometimes the stars line up and you get invited to someone else's honey hole.
Yeah, dog. Little one. First for the day. Yep. Fish.
I had a feeling about this hole, like it was just worth that one more cast, and, well, it certainly paid off.
Hit the surface in a sec. There he is. Yep. Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yep.
Little one on dry fly. Smashed it on dry fly. That's awesome, man.
Good hit too, jumped right out of the water to grab it.
That's great.
The The images you're about to see in this clip still live in my mind rent-free some 8-9 years past when we filmed it. I know this was a big fish holding up in this hole because Luke had caught it before and it was roughly 60 centimetres big. I happened to be daydreaming when this happened.
That wasn't a fish that took your fly, was it? Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't even looking.
Oh my god. He had that in his mouth.
My gosh. I was daydreaming down here.
He'd had it for a while too, because I was like, oh. Oh, he's right behind it. Yep. Yeah. Oh no, dog! That would have stung him.
Jason and I were fishing the New England area one day and catching nothing but rainbow trout. I made the remark that wouldn't it be funny if the next stream we pulled up at had nothing but brown trout in it. And, well, that's exactly what happened, but it turns out they live in some pretty rough places. And this is me, stuck in a tree, yet again, while Mark hooked the first brownie of the day.
Actually,
Wasn't there anymore.
Yes. I just turned off my camera too. There he is. Oh, holy smoke!
Yep.
there you go, just a good little brownie on a LK caddies. Took a few goes to get him, but finally came out. Corey's just caught the biggest trout I've ever seen. Massive rainbow. It's pretty. That's an excellent catch.
Easy to pull.
It might be a tad under though.
Yeah, I don't think I'll take him. He's a bit too big.
Yeah. No, you gotta let the big ones go. They're the breeders.
Right, bub. You swallowed that fly down.
The BH special. You got the net?
Oh yeah, the BH special. Oh, sure. Might grab that net. Okay, thanks, mate. Sweet. Thank you very much.
So.
You've got to make sure you wet your hands there.
Yeah.
A fair bit of a dent.
Yeah, you can sort of like a bite mark, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a
Look at that, look at that.
Trout
Yeah.
gave him.
Poor little fella. And Benny's putting it up there on the money. It's just it's got a beadhead nymph that he's tied himself. It's just casting him up there in the last end of the rapids there and flowing it down on the left hand side of the bank.
Oh, he's a good one. Big brownie by the look of it. Yep. He's got a big brown. Yeah.
Oh, he's alright, eh? Oh, squizzer, big brown catcher. Well done, mate. Beautiful fish. Oh, yeah. That is a fantastic brown, mate. Well done. Well done. Got to be happy with that, mate. It's your biggest brown ever. Yeah. Just keep him in the water.
That's bigger than mine.
Keep him in the water. I want to get my phone because that's going straight to Tricky. Ready, brother? Remember, big smile. Lift him up, lift him up, lift him up.
The brook trout has been on my bucket list for as long as I can remember, and when I first found out that they were actually closer to the home than I thought, I almost couldn't believe it. I was given this info by some top brothers that I met through some fly fishing forums, and this is how that went down.
What species number are you up to now, Mark?
I don't know.
Oh!
I know what you're thinking. Brook trout normally grow in some pretty special places, but this place looks like chocolate milk. And it actually stays this way pretty much all of the year, except for when there's some really high water levels, in which case it cleans up for some reason. But the water is really cold, and it is the only spot that I'm aware of in the northern end of New South Wales that actually holds brook trout. You can't really sight fish for these brook trout in a traditional sense, but the tea bag technique seems to work well, imitating many of the grasshoppers and other insects that fall into the small creek. This guy right here I met through the Fly Life forums. We've fished for trout, Aussie salmon and Murray cod on the fly. Whenever Youngie is on a trip, you are bound to have some laughs. After most of the filming was completed for this project and I was just left with the editing, I had a son we named James. This was one of James's first fishing trips, and while this might look easy, fishing with a kid on your back is super stressful, but it is very rewarding. James is now an older brother, and I can't help but wonder what adventures he will have later in life in the outdoors.
Woohoo! Here, give me your net.
I think this one's a rhino. Can't tell. No, it's a brookie.
Please make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you don't miss the next installment of the Brothers in Fly series. If you enjoyed this and would like to see more, please follow the PayPal donation link in the details below. Every dollar helps. Thank you.